Karma Automobile Troubleshooting. If you're looking for help fixing your Karma automobile, look no further. Our comprehensive Karma Automobile Troubleshooting Guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Smoke from the exhaust. A functioning car produces some smoke in terms of exhaust gases. This is often colorless unless when you are starting your car during winter. However, excessive smoke is a signal of serious engine trouble. The color and smell of the smoke will offer clues as to what is wrong. If the smoke is white in color, then it may be your coolant that could be leaking. While if you have thick blue-colored smoke, it could be oil getting into the combustion chambers. If it is black, it can mean that the engine is running too rich in fuel. Bad car battery. The battery powers the car engine together with the alternator. However, with time the terminals get contaminated with acid, and the battery no longer powers electrical components in the car. Just like your tires, you need to change your battery after every 5 years or 50,000 miles. Whichever comes first. It can be stressful operating with a dead battery because the car can stall at any time. Some of the signs of a dead battery include dim headlights, inability to power the stereo or AC, and problems starting the car in the morning. If the battery is working fine, then the problem could be with the alternator. Overheating. If you have been driving for a few years, it is pretty safe to say that you have seen someone pulled over on the side of the road with smoke coming from their engine. This is caused by overheating. Thankfully, nowadays, overheating doesn't occur as often as you may think. In most modern cars, the cooling systems are very complex, containing multiple sensors that monitor coolant temperature, flow, and other components. However, two easy ways to further reduce the potential for overheating issues are staying on top of radiator flush services and maintenance, as well as making sure to change the water pump before it breaks. Low charge from alternator. When your car starts to get old, the effect from the alternator will get worse and worse. This is due to the brushes inside of it is getting worn. You can replace the brushes in some cases, but sometimes you have to replace the whole alternator. Checking the alternator with a multimeter is easy. You should have around 13.5–14.5 volts on idle if it is working properly. Broken starter motor. The starter motor is the device responsible for cranking your engine to initiate power. When the starting motor fails, it's usually because the electrical solenoid has been damaged. The starter motor is simply broken, or another electrical fault occurs. Although a starter can be replaced before it breaks, it's difficult to predict when this will happen. For that reason, if you begin to experience any symptoms of a bad starter, like it sounds different than normal or is taking several cranks to start, we recommend having a mechanic inspect your car starter to help determine the problem before assuming the starter needs to be replaced. Shaky steering wheel. The steering wheel for a well-maintained car should be stable and be easy to turn around. However, if your wheel bearings or suspensions are worn out, the steering wheel will shake even on smooth roads. At higher speeds, this can be dangerous to drive and can cause serious accidents. Have your mechanic inspect the wheels and suspension. You should also have your tires regularly aligned and all wheels inflated with the same tire pressure. Flat tire. Although it is common for a tire to deflate over time, most tires become flat after being punctured by an object such as a nail. Most punctures can be fixed with a tire repair kit or patch, but large punctures or slashes generally warrant a tire replacement. However, it's also possible for simple wear and tear to be the main cause of a flat tire. To help extend the lifespan of your tires, be sure to keep them properly rotated. We recommend that you rotate your tires every 5,000 miles or every time you get an engine oil change to help prevent unnecessary tire wear and tear. Source: GTAutomotive.com